Human beings have been spreading across Earth for thousands of years. It is believed that we originated from southern Africa around 200,000 years ago, and around 130,000 years later we migrated out of Africa and colonized pretty much the entire planet. Within these tremendous years, humans have used and destroyed parts of the Earth for our own benefit. We have invented all sorts of things to improve our own quality of life and have only recently started to worry about what our actions mean for our home planet. But what if our time is up? What if the human species was wiped out, or maybe we drained the resources we used to survive and just upped and left? What would the Earth be like without humans? Well, it is said that one of the first things to happen if humans disappeared would be very destructive. Mankind has built 437 nuclear power plants around the world, and if we left, the generators that circulate cold water around the reactors would lose power. This could lead to overheating and meltdown, causing hundreds of radioactive areas. Some of the air, rivers and oceans close to the reactors would be polluted with radiation for many years. But in the other areas of the world, Mother Nature would start to recover. Trees and plants would be allowed to grow freely and certain animals would thrive. General livestock would struggle without human aid and most would likely become prey. But other more wild animals become free to wander the abandoned streets of our cities and towns. Even domesticated animals would have to rediscover their wild ways. Monuments like the Eiffel Tower that are made of steel would start to rust and the roads would be rubble and overgrown with weeds. Many buildings would start to fall apart, walls would groan and creak, roof tiles would lift, joints between walls and roofs would separate. Books, photographs, electronic data would fade away, leaving little evidence that we ever existed. The natural world would take back its land. However, some more hard-wearing structures would likely survive over many years. Maybe even some of the ancient structures would outlast our modern buildings and look as if they were the last civilization on Earth. But it is still believed that even after thousands and thousands of human-free years, you would still be able to find many objects that we had left behind in our legacy. From plastic shopping bags to frames of aeroplanes or even some buildings. Maybe after millions of years, even a new species of animal would become dominant and evolved into a Homo sapien-like creature. Some scientists believe that pretty much any vertebrate land animal could evolve intelligence, provided it finds the right environmental challenges that favour strategic thinking. Obviously, this would not happen overnight, but it is still a possibility that with the right amount of time, an animal could evolve a complex brain like our own. This would take millions of years without the presence of humans to happen. But if we can still find traces of the dinosaurs from 65 million years ago, surely parts of the human race would still exist to be discovered. I suppose we would never really know what would truly happen unless we left and monitored the planet. But when you look around in your day-to-day life and see how we have changed and shaped the planet, you do have to wonder if Mother Nature could ever wipe the evidence of mankind away completely. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. Like and subscribe for much more to come. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.